Ritchie Blackmore shares his thoughts on a lot of guitarists, most notably Joe Satriani. I'm John Bowden from Rock History Music. The ex-Deep Purple guitarist has always been, let's just say, very liberal when it comes to his opinions on different things. And just this week he talked about, as I mentioned, a lot of different guitarists that he liked and some styles he didn't like on the Ritchie Blackmore Channel on YouTube. And of course he talked about his successors in Deep Purple, Joe Satriani and Steve Morse. He said Joe Satriani is a brilliant player, but I never really see him searching for notes. I never hear him playing the wrong note. Jimi Hendrix used to play a lot of the wrong notes because he was searching all the time. Where the hell is the correct note? And when he did find the right note, wow, that was incredible. If you're always playing the correct notes, there's something wrong. You're not searching. You're not searching for anything. But that's not to say he isn't a brilliant player. Same thing for Steve Morse. Fantastic player. Ritchie says he's very happy that Deep Purple have found other guitarists to replace him. He says he found that he was tied down by the band. I'm just glad that they, Deep Purple, found a guitar player to carry on because I thought I was going to be shackled to this band for the rest of my life. It was like a ball and chain thing. And luckily they said, well, we found someone. Thank God I can get out. And Blackmore says he hasn't really listened to the band an awful lot. I haven't listened much. I just know that Joe Satriani and Steve Morse are brilliant players. I remember Steve Morse from the Dixie Dregs. They're fantastic. He goes on to say that he prefers guitar players that play via the heart. I prefer someone like a blues player, like Jeff Healey. Jeff Healey, I think, is tremendous. I think the John Mayer guy is great too. People like that I prefer. If I hear someone really technical running up and down a fingerboard, I can hear that for a couple of minutes, then I start to kind of get bored. And I think of other things like playing football or something. But I prefer to hear someone reaching for something, not quite making it, and then sometimes they do make it. He got back to Joe Satriani saying he was a polished player, but almost too polished. That's what worries me sometimes. But it's different strokes for different folks. Some people are into that head music, that head technique. And some people are into that heart technique. Some people are into blues technique. I personally am into the minstrel technique. If I hear someone playing lute, it just moves me. I don't know why. Guitar players I find kind of boring. That's not meant to be a dig. Blackmore goes on to say that he finds guitarists should move people and bring them to their heart. I personally am not interested in appealing to other musicians. To me, it's more inspiring to move someone who doesn't know anything about the music, but has to feel. They can say, I don't know what you're doing, but I just feel that's something there. Leave it to Ritchie Blackmore to give us some great sound bites. It's always like, blah! But he speaks his mind. I've always liked Joe Satriani and Steve Morse. Satriani replaced Ritchie Blackmore in the early 90s, and he was in Deep Purple as a traveling musician with them. And Steve Morse picked up after that and has been with them ever since. Of course, Steve Morse is also doing his reunion with Dixie Dregs. Make sure you comment on our videos, subscribe to our channel, and share our videos. Also, check out our swag store. Buy a t-shirt, buy a mug, buy a sweatshirt. Proceeds going to expanding this channel. If you want to volunteer for Rock History Music, contact us via Messenger on our Facebook page for Rock History Music. There'll be links in the description of this video. I'm John Bowden. This is Rock History Music.